Emma McGee, and welcome to the Positive Correlation video series of water chemistry for saltwater tanks. This video is going to be about salinity, and I'm going to take you through how to properly measure salinity, what salinity is, and how to change your water in your tank in order to fix your salinity accordingly. Okay, so salinity is the amount of salt in your water, or salt water, and we measure it in parts per million. It's very important to pay attention to your salinity levels because too high or too low levels can really affect your coral. For example, having too low really stunts coral growth because the exoskeleton of the coral is made of salt. A lot of it is made of salt, not all of it, but so it's very important to have the right levels so that your coral will grow properly. So, in order to fix your coral, well, let's start with how to measure. We use this really cool fancy instrument called a refractometer, and I'm going to take you through the steps of how to use it in order to find the salinity levels. So in order to measure salinity, you're going to use your refractometer. First, put on safety equipment, gloves, and goggles. Never know what you're dealing with. Carefully take out the refractometer. Use fresh water, not salt water, to clean the top. Then, using a pipette, take a saltwater sample from your tank and carefully put it on the refractometer. See? You can see I'm putting it on the colored blue part, kind of on the lip per se. That's exactly where you put it. Then, don't wipe it off. Carefully take the top and pop it over. Then, make sure you're facing the light and look into the refractometer. It will clearly tell you parts per million on one side. Ours is about 35, which is exactly what we want. Okay, so what if your water level, your salinity levels weren't what you want? So there's a really easy way to do it, and it's called a partial water change. So what you do is, for example, let's say that your salinity level's too low. Let's say it's around 30 and you want 35. So what you would do is you would make a mixture, a saltwater mixture a little higher than 35, let's say 40. Do a partial water change by putting the higher concentration, the 40 parts per million concentration, in the tank to hopefully equalize and make it to 35. Mm-hmm. You do vice versa. If it was too low, you'd make, if you had, let's say, if your tank was 40 parts per million, you wanted it 35, make a solution of 30, do a partial water change. It's that simple. And that sums up our salinity video. Thank you for watching. Check out our other links, check out our website, and remember, if you do it right, everything correlates.